Marriage traditions in Akwa Ibom, culture, respect, and the beauty behind the bride price. Akwa Ibom State is one of the most culturally rich and respected places in Nigeria when it comes to marriage traditions. Far from being something to fear, the marriage customs of the Ibibio and Oron people are deeply rooted in honor, family unity, and respect for both families coming together. Ring bride price, a symbol of value, not a burden. One of the most talked about aspects of Akwa Ibom marriage is the bride price. Many outsiders sometimes misinterpret it as high, but within the culture, it is not about selling a bride. Instead, it is a symbolic gesture that shows appreciation to the bride's family for raising her well. Items may include traditional drinks, food items, money, and cultural requirements, depending on the family. But at the heart of it, what matters most is respect, dialogue between families, and proper agreement, not pressure or hardship. In fact, many men who go through it later testify that it creates a stronger bond between both families and gives the marriage a solid foundation. Hibiscus why many men are attracted to Akwa Ibom women, despite all the discussions online. Akwa Ibom women are widely respected across Nigeria for their beauty, discipline, hospitality, and strong family values. Many men admire how culturally grounded they are and how they take marriage seriously. Their upbringing often emphasizes respect, responsibility, and commitment, which are qualities many partners find attractive in long-term relationships. Balance scale cultural expectations in marriage. Like many African cultures, Akwa Ibom traditions place strong importance on fidelity, respect for marriage vows, and family honor. These expectations are not meant to intimidate anyone, but to preserve the dignity of marriage and strengthen trust between couples. Marriage is seen as a union between families, not just individuals, so expectations are naturally taken seriously. Cyclone the story of Ekponkewo, understanding it properly. In some local folklore discussions, people mention a belief known as Ekponkewo. It is important to understand this in its cultural context. Rather than a literal force that harms people, Ekponkewo is traditionally understood as a symbolic spiritual warning against infidelity and betrayal in marriage. It represents the strong cultural belief that marriage should be respected and that dishonesty can bring serious consequences to family peace and emotional well-being. These kinds of beliefs are common in many African cultures and are used to encourage moral behavior, loyalty, and accountability within marriage. They are part of storytelling traditions, not something to be taken in a frightening or literal way. Globe showing Europe Africa why some men misunderstand the culture. Sometimes, people outside the culture hear only fragments of these traditions and assume they are harsh or restrictive. But in reality, Akwa Ibom marriage culture is built on deep respect for family, strong commitment values, celebration of womanhood, unity between two extended families. What may seem strict from afar is actually a structured system designed to protect marriage and reduce broken homes. Red Hat the real beauty of Akwa Ibom marriage culture. At its core, Akwa Ibom marriage traditions are not about fear or pressure. They are about honor, pride, and lasting relationships. The bride price is a cultural handshake, the expectations are moral guidance, and the traditions are ways of preserving unity. Many who truly understand the culture end up appreciating it even more, because it creates marriages that are grounded, respected, and deeply connected to family values. In the end, Akwa Ibom marriage traditions are not something to run from, they are something to understand, respect, and appreciate.
Hello, my supporters! If my stories are interesting, give me a follow here and like my videos. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel.